First of all, let's see what is Chatwoot, right? It's a customer management tool through which you can manage multiple channels of communication all at one place. Also, you can create live chat widgets, which we are going to see how to make one, right? Later in this session, and integrate chatbots built using tools like Rasa and Dialogflow. Okay. The best part is that it's an open source software, which means you can test the development version, or you can also contribute to Chatwoot if you will, right? Chatwoot also has a global community of contributors, developers, and enthusiasts on Discord. I will share the link of the Discord server of Chatwoot in the chat section, so don't worry about that. You can check that out later. Okay. Now let's, as you can see in the image, we can integrate WhatsApp messages into Chatwoot. We can integrate Twitter pages. We can also integrate Facebook messengers and Instagram DMs, as well as you can also integrate your email. So if someone, for example, emails you, then you can forward that email to your Chatwoot inbox, and you can directly reply to that person through Chatwoot inbox itself, right? So no need to switch between multiple tabs. So that's a great tool. Now let's focus on the role of chatbots in customer service and user experience. Okay. Chatbots provide a very efficient solution to customer service. Not only do they save time, but they also increase the productivity of online customer support agents. Chatbots are comparatively easy to deploy. Okay, they are basically used to collect some basic user information such as email ID, name, contact number, etc. But they can also be used to carry out some complex conversations if the bots are somewhat advanced in nature, right? Chatbots can serve far more customers than an individual agent, replying to each and every single query from each and every single customer, right? So that saves a lot of time. Let's go through some of the points which summarize the role of chatbots in customer service and user experience. So the first one is reduced cost and maintenance. By using chatbots, or you can say interactive chat widgets, the need for a human customer support agent might decrease, and due to that the overall cost subsequently decreases, right? So the overall cost and maintenance required to provide a service decreases, right? So that's a good point. Then next we have customer support agents can focus on more complex issues rather than dealing with common questions, right? They don't have to deal with frequently asked questions or simple questions such as the pricing or information about certain products, right? What this means is that human agents can solve more complex issues such as after sales service or warranty issues and that kind of stuff, right? Next is customers can get instant solution to their query. The experience that a customer gets when interacting with a chatbot is even better than an actual human agent, because they can get their queries solved instantly instead of waiting in queues to talk to a human agent, right? It makes everything fast, efficient, and convenient. So it's very useful. Which leads to our next point, which is it improves the overall user experience of a website, right? Let me give you an example. So let's say visitors want to know the pricing plans of a particular service offered by a website, and that website offers a 24/7 chatbot service. So what visitors can do is that they can ask the chatbot about different pricing plans and the bots can respond accordingly. Okay, if a visitor is only interested in the free plan, then the bot can share the link through which the visitor can avail that free plan. Okay, what this does is it saves the time of the visitor manually searching for different plans and navigating through the entire website. Okay, which in turn increases the user experience. So that were some of the advantages of using chatbots in customer service. Last one is it increases engagement. Okay, so it increases the engagement of users on a particular website, which is very helpful. Okay, now let's look at some of the statistics which prove that chatbots are actually useful in customer service and customer support. First one is 83% of consumers say they would make messaging their primary means of contacting customer support if they could be guaranteed an immediate response, compared to 76% in 2018. So this indicates that chatbots are a very fast and efficient solution to customer service. Then also we have 62% customers say that they were satisfied with the chat assistance they find on a company's website. Then 74% organizations say that conversational assistants are a key enabler of company's business and customer engagement strategy. So organizations as well as visitors and customers both agree on the same point. So it's a win-win situation for both of them. So those were some of the statistics which prove that chatbots are actually helpful in increasing engagement and increasing the user experience of a website. Okay, now let's focus on why to use Chatwoot, right? There are multiple other customer management tools, but why specifically Chatwoot? So by using Chatwoot, apart from creating widgets and chatbots, here are some of the social media integrations that you can make using Chatwoot. You can manage your Instagram direct messages. You can integrate your Facebook Messenger page. Then you can access your Twitter DMs. Then you can access the WhatsApp messages through Twilio, which is a SMS service. So you can access your WhatsApp messages through Twilio also and integrate it with Chatwoot. Okay, so you don't have to switch between multiple platforms to answer queries or requests from visitors or customers. What you can do is you can access all of them at one place. So that's a great benefit of using Chatwoot. Now let's see some more features of Chatwoot, right? The first one is canned responses. Now, what do you mean by canned responses? So canned responses allow you to save a reply template, for example, an answer to a frequently asked question, right? And you can access them by writing / and then a keyword to access them. Okay. So it is a very useful feature if if you want to reply to the customers as fast as possible, right? Then we have the second feature known as customer satisfaction score. So whenever a customer or a visitor starts a conversation with the bot, and when the conversation ends, then at last the bot sends a message to the user to rate the conversation, to get the feedback from the user. So the user will rate the conversation, and based on those ratings, the customer satisfaction score will be decided. Okay, so that's also a cool analytics feature. Then we have auto assignment. Now, whenever a customer or a visitor, starts a conversation with a bot, if there are any customer support agents online at that time, then what Chatwoot can do is that it can assign those messages equally between all the online customer support agents, right? So for example, if there are 12 messages coming from 12 different websites, and there are 6 customer agents, then Chatwoot can assign two messages to every customer support agent, right? So that's how it does things. Okay, it auto assigns the messages to different customer support agents, right? Then we have multilingual support. Chatwoot supports more than 25 different languages, so the language barrier is not present in Chatwoot. Okay, you can easily go ahead with it. Then we have campaigns. Okay, so campaigns is a feature in which if a customer or a visitor doesn't interact with the live chat widget for some time, then it will be prompted to the visitor that he or she have to start the conversation. Chatwoot will prompt them to start the conversation if they don't interact for a specified amount of time. So those were some of the features of Chatwoot. Now let's look at how to integrate live chat widget with an existing website. Okay, so let's do that. I hope you have no questions right now. Let me check. No, there are no questions. Okay, cool. By the way, if you have any questions, then you can just go to the Q&A tab, and then you can ask your question. I will answer them one by one. Okay. So yeah, now let's look at how we can integrate the live chat widget with our website. Okay. Let me start my Visual Studio Code. By the way, I'm using Visual Studio Code, which is a great text editor. Let me share the screen. Okay, cool. I hope you are able to see my screen. Okay, so this is a simple website, a dummy website which I created just for the demo purposes. So yeah, now let's open Chatwoot. So here is Chatwoot. As you can see, this is the dashboard. Okay, and here are the messages. Okay, so this is how Chatwoot looks like. Okay, now first of all, let's create a new inbox, right? So how to create a new inbox? So you can go to settings and then click right here, inboxes, and then I have several inboxes created already, but anyways, I will create a new inbox. So to create a new inbox, just click on this add inbox button. So you will be able to create a new inbox, right? Now, as you can see, here is a website channel. Then yeah, you can also integrate webhooks and do some sort of API stuff. That's also cool. Okay, so let's click on this website icon. Yeah, so you can enter the website name, Chatwoot demo, then your website domain. So I have deployed the website on Vercel, so we can take the domain name from there itself. So you have to enter the website domain here. You can also change the color of the widget if you want, so it's no issues. Then this is the welcome heading, which will be shown to the visitors inside the chatbot, right? So let's write be there. You can also give a tagline if you want, right? Like ask us anything. And then this option is for channel greeting. The bot will basically greet the visitor or the customer by a specific message if you specify. If you want, you can leave this disabled anyways, right? So let's create the inbox. Okay, now it's time for assigning agents. So I'm the only one using Chatwoot right now, so only my name is showing up. So let's select this and then click on add agents. And now you will get this script tag, which you have to copy and paste it in your HTML page. So we will copy this and make sure that this website token is kept secure, right? It should be kept secure. You can store it in an environment variable if you want. Okay. Now let's integrate, or let's paste this here. So it's done. Now I will just commit this. And I will push this to Vercel. Okay, so now it's committed. Now I will push this. Okay, so now let's test it. You can see the deployment is now ready. So as you can see here, the live chat widget is integrated with our website. So now if you click on this, you get this, website name as we entered it, hey there, and then the tagline, ask us anything. Then you will also see we are online and typically replies in few minutes. You can also change this, by the way, in few minutes or in few hours or in few seconds, as you want. Okay, so now let's start a conversation. So I can say hey. So the bot will first of all ask for an email, right, to track the users, right? So you can also see the messages over here. You can see, right? These are the messages, and you can reply from here as well. And it will be visible over here with the name of the agent, right? With the name of the customer support agent. So it's very fast and convenient, right? User can ask something like, how can I subscribe to the newsletter, right? And then the question will appear over here almost instantly, right? So it's a very convenient service. Now let's talk a little bit about what are canned responses. Okay, so if you go over here in settings, if you go over canned responses, just click on that, and then as you can see, I have already created one canned response. This is the keyword to access it. Okay, let's create one more. Let's write welcome, and then let's write a in general welcome message. So canned response is created, right, with a keyword of welcome. So now if I just go to inboxes in conversation, then I can go over here and I can just type / and then welcome, right? So as soon as you start typing, you will see the canned response right here, right? So you can click on that and you can get the entire text here, and you can send it to the user. Okay, so the user can see over here along with your name. So that's a cool feature of Chatwoot, which you should definitely use. Okay. Campaigns, right? So for that, we need to create a new inbox, and then we will specify the time after which the user will be prompted about to interact with the chatbot, right? So let's do that. First of all, we can get rid of this script tag. And let's create a new inbox by going into settings and then inboxes, then add a new inbox. Then if you're integrating with a website, then website, enter your website name, then again you have to enter the domain, let's change the color this time, something like that. Hello. And now let's give a channel greeting, like like how are you, maybe. Okay, let's pick the agents. Okay, now we get another script tag with a different website token. So let's copy this and paste it over here. Now a new inbox has been created. Right now let's talk about campaigns. Okay, so if you go over here in the campaigns section, then you can see I've already created 2 campaigns. You can create an ongoing campaign, so let's create a one. You can enter the titles, which is welcome to Chatwoot. Then enter a message. Then select an inbox for which you want to create the campaign. So in our case, it's Chatwoot. Then you can also specify the name, by which it should be sent to the customer. You can either pick an agent or you can either pick a bot. Okay, so let's pick a bot. Then you have to enter the URL of the site. And this is the crucial part. This is the time in seconds after which the user will be able to see the prompt to interact with the chatbot. Okay, so let's keep it 4 seconds, I guess. Then enable campaign, and let's create the campaign. Okay, so this campaign is created. Now let's make some changes to the website. Now we have pushed this to GitHub, and the changes should be visible. Okay, deployment is ready. Now let's refresh this. Okay, now we have a new integrated live chat widget, and as you can see, the campaigns feature is now active. The user didn't interact with the chatbot for more than 4 seconds, so you get a prompt that indicates the user that he or she should interact with the chatbot. So you can just close this and then you can start a new conversation, right? So these were some of the features of Chatwoot, which are very, very convenient and efficient, right? So if you want to try this at your end, you can. We will have a 5-minute break, and in that break you can try this stuff out. It's amazing. You just have to create an account on Chatwoot, and then you can create a dummy website and just deploy it in Murtuza and then integrate the chatbot or the live chat widget.